Guys, it's Delcy and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a combined video since I didn't post a video yesterday because I was really very busy. So I'm just going to combine yesterday's video and today's video. So today's video will be the best advice on surviving college for freshmen and mistakes college freshmen make. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So first is the best advice on surviving college for freshmen. Number one, the first section of this is paying for college. There are different ways that you can pay for school. There's scholarships. There are so many scholarships out there for a lot of different things. I would recommend focusing more on the foundational scholarships. You also probably have a better chance of getting scholarships if you apply for the ones that your college has. Also apply for scholarships from different programs and organizations that you are a part of. And that can be even once you join your freshman year, you can once you join organizations your freshman year, most of them probably will have scholarships. I know that I got this isn't a scholarship, but I got an internship for one of the organizations that I was in last semester, so it was very, very helpful being in different organizations. The next part of that is the next one is financial aid. You can go to your financial aid office and ask of different ways that they can help you. Payment plans and student loans. Choosing your classes. RateMyProfessor.com. I've talked about this site many times in my previous videos. This site allows you to look up your professors at your college for almost every class, and that helps you schedule your classes. If one teacher has better reviews than another teacher, then you can pick off that. Buying textbooks. So disclaimer on buying books. Some classes will have you use a code to get access to the online textbook. So if your school allows that, use that. Sorry guys. If you have that one in your class, don't buy. If you have the online access code, don't buy the online version. Just print off things if that is helpful for you. Disclaimer on not using textbooks. Wait to see if you actually need the books, because most times professors will have a book in the syllabus and you won't ever use it. When I order my books through Wesleyan's eCampus site, it tells me if the book is required or not. That way, if it says required, but if it says not required but recommended, I can just see if there's a PDF online of it. Don't buy them, rent them. I use a book voucher, which I think I've talked about before in a video, through Wesleyan for my eCampus, so I get a certain amount per semester, and that's what I use to get my books. Slugbooks.com is a site that allows you to look up the textbooks you need and compare the price of buying versus renting it. Also, as a college student, you get a free 6-month Amazon Prime trial. I know I've mentioned this before in previous videos, but just add it again. For study tips and supplement material, use the study guide. If your professor provides you with the study guide, use it. Some tips that I use with my study guides is I either open up a Word document or get a piece of just notebook paper. I open up the Word document of the study guide. Really just depends on my mood, whether I'm in the mood to type on the study guide or just write stuff out. Write down or type all the notes that pertain to each bullet point that is on the study guide. Make sure when you do it to separate this question, put the question in bold. That separates the question from the answer. Do practice problems and make Quizlets. Quizlets will be your best friend if you don't want to make hard copies of flashcards. So now I'm going to talk about mistakes college freshmen make. So number one is packing everything you own. Don't bring all your belongings to your college dorm room. There isn't enough space for it. When packing, just play it safe and bring the necessities that you actually use to start off with. And if you forget something and live very far away from your home, you can have your parents mail it to you, or you can just get it if it's not like something you need before the next time you go home. You can get it before the next time you're home. Not reading the syllabus. Always make sure to read the syllabus and go through it and write down all the due dates and exam dates in your planner. It will save your grades down the road. So that leads into the next point of not using a planner. It's important to write down when assignments are due and when you have exams. I use my planner all the time. Like, my planner is my lifeline. Like, I have all my classes, meetings, homework assignments, practices, everything. So the next point is not using office hours. Make sure to attend your professor's office hours. Most professors don't give extra credit, but if they see that you're putting in an effort and going to their office hours to ask for help, and you're putting in that effort for the semester, they're more likely to round your grade in the end. The next point is forgetting to check your student email. It is so important to check your email. I'm always on my email if I'm not in class, and even after class I check my email to make sure like a class wasn't canceled, a meeting wasn't canceled, and stuff like that. The next point is not having a budget. Create a budget at the beginning of the school year and try to stick to it. This will help you save your money and utilize, if you have a meal plan, utilize that meal plan and not go out every night or every week. You can still have like a pizza movie night with your friends once in a while, but not like every 2 days. The next point is taking an 8 a.m. class. Sometimes taking an 8 a.m. class is unavoidable, but it is best to try to avoid them if you can. Sometimes your major has classes that are only available at 8 a.m., like my major. But if you don't have to take an 8 a.m. class for your major, make your classes later. The next point is not using the fitness center. If you are into working out, try taking a yoga class or a Zumba class if your school offers it. Not having a side hustle. It can be very hard to have a part-time job in college with how much work and activities you will have, but try to do something to earn extra cash. I know people who take surveys online to get money. So yeah, not going to the activity fair, make sure you attend that. There are so many clubs for all kinds of interests, and if there isn't a club that you like, that you would enjoy, don't be scared to start one yourself. I started Winter Twirling, the Winter Twirling group at my campus, and we have been very successful this year. The next point is not making friends with the people in your dorm. You might meet your best friends and make great memories with the people who are on your floor. The next point is not dropping a class. If you don't enjoy a class and it's not a requirement for your major, then drop it. Excuse me. Be smart with your classes and make sure you enjoy them and will do well with them. The next point is paying full price for textbooks. If you don't have to, then don't do it. I did make mention a site earlier in this video of a site that you can use. The next point is getting dressed up for classes. No one will judge you for rolling on a bed, throwing on sweatpants, and going to class. Most days, like if I don't have to look nice for something later on in the day, I will more than likely wear leggings or sweatpants and just a t-shirt, and if it's cold outside, put a sweatshirt on. And the last point is not eating healthy. Make sure you're eating well and taking care of yourself. You can have days where you just eat a pizza, but also make sure that that's not what you're doing every day of the week. Make sure you find a balance. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video.